Hello everybody and welcome back to Black River, the 1 acre farm challenge. We are about to load all of this wood on here to the trailer and go sell it. This is going to be quite the income. I'm quite excited for this. I think we're going to be making a lot of money. Now it's going to be a little bit dodgy as we're driving it there because, well, it's gonna rub us on the forehead, you know, on the top of the head. But it is going to be worth it. It's going to be a lot of money, and we're just gonna do it bit by bit. You know, we're not gonna drive very fast. We're gonna go nice and slow and just one log, or loading one log at a time. And I'm thinking I'm gonna do this just to make it safe, make sure it doesn't fall off, and I should be able to get one on that little end there. And we're gonna try and get, oop, wrong button. We're gonna try and get all of these thick ones on, or at least close to all of the thick ones on, as much as we can, before we worry about any of the others. I think, no. Dag nabbit. That's all right. That's all right. We're just gonna drop this down, pick that up. We're gonna go over this side. Alright, so we're going to be able to do maybe, I don't know, what's that going to be like? Ooh. That was dodgy. I don't know. 3... I reckon we could probably move it a little bit that way and make space on this. What do you think? Should we try it? Should we try it? I think we should try it. Let's see if we can. Okay, we might have to loosen it off completely. This is probably going to go really bad now, but I'm going to try and create a bit of space. Don't know if that worked. I don't know. I think it did. I think there is enough space now. We're going to do that. Let's try this one. Oh, wrong one again. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Stay, stay. Good log. Alright, we've got 4 massive logs on there. Oh man, I'm so excited to sell this. This has been a long time coming. I've really been thinking about the fact that it took us, I would like to see actually how many years. I should have had the mod on that tells us through the years. But I would have liked to see how many years it took us to actually get to this point. I can go through the videos and have a look. And if one of you guys maybe have been watching this recently and you are aware how long or how much, it's starting to get a bit heavy. So you can see the trailer is starting to move. This is usually an indication on FS22 that the trailer is getting too heavy for what it can actually handle, which is not ideal, but we're gonna push it real good. Dude. I don't know if that's right, but right, I think that's going to be it. We're not going to go any heavier than that. Oop, wrong. Right, that should be good. Oh, wow. We are just about touching our head. Okay, off we go. Ooh, that is so disconcerting when it just swings like that. This is a heavy load. We're gonna have to go around because I don't think we can go through the trees without risking clipping something. And to be honest, even this might clip some stuff, but we're gonna make it. We are going to make it through. Alright, that is cool. That is a lot of logs. So this should be a pretty good little income here. We're still sat at $4,949, so just under $5,000, which is good. But I want to try and get to a point where we can start buying some implements. As you guys might remember in the previous episode, we want to try and not lease stuff anymore. And I would like to that essentially all the trees we just cut down, I would like to put another sheep pen down there. So this is essentially what we're working towards, right? We're building a sheep farm. That is what we're doing. And the grassland is mostly going to be just for feeding the sheep. And obviously we will need a trailer for the water, so we'll have to buy that. And, you know, so forth. So I think did we buy? I can't remember. I feel like I did buy that, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll check it out. But for now, we're going to sell all of these trees, and that should put us in a good place to buy the new sheep pen. And then go, maybe even buy a couple of pieces of equipment. And then we paid the loan off. That's what we did. We paid the loan off. Yes, yeah. Cool, which is good. Means we don't have to pay $91 every month anymore for that. But we still have a lot of other expenses every month. For example, the leasing of the equipment. Like this tractor, this trailer, I believe, is leased. So we do want to get to a point where they are not leased anymore. So we're parked. Do that. Oh, some of them falling off. Don't fall on me. All right, let's quickly sell this. Oh man, this is going to be so good. You ready? $10,000. Oh yeah. And we've still got probably another load of that with the thick logs, and then the smaller logs as well, which is probably going to be another 1.5 to 2 full loads. This is so good. $15,000, 287. That is good. That is very, very good. We can definitely very comfortably buy some stuff now. As in, we can buy the new sheep pen, which is great. We probably be able to buy most of the sheep. Now, I'm thinking of actually selling 15 of our sheep, because 15 of our sheep are currently at $525 per sheep. So that in itself is enough money to then buy, you know, not only a sheep pen, but also the other sheep, or a lot of it. I think the sheep costs about $200 per sheep for the sheep we've got. We've also got the wool to sell, which will probably be fairly soon. Actually, we need to have a look at that. And then this trailer will most likely become ours. I don't know if we can lease to buy. So we have leased it, as of, if I'm not mistaken. That's pretty cool. Look at that. Like, the detail in this game is just insane. But we might have to just buy it, get rid of this one and buy a new one. Tractor wise, we are definitely going to buy a new one, because this one's worked a little bit too much. And unless we can get one for sale, which we can check out, but I'm not going to bank on that. All right, shall we try and get through? We should have gone that gap there. Whoa, okay. This is probably not going to go well, but we're going to give it a shot. Oh, actually, it went fine. All right, so we've got another 4 logs there. That should be all good on the trailer initially. And then a couple on that. So we've got 2... Oh, wrong button. We've got 2 more logs, or 2 more loads at least on this. So these 4 logs should, if I do it right, can fit really, really neatly on this. I'm going to try. Maybe even a little bit more there. So we'll go this side. Like that. And we'll tie it down. Just so it doesn't roll off, and we can use it as a guide. And these. Now, I know that some of you probably don't necessarily care to see all of these finer details. And if that is you, please do let me know down in the comments. If you want a slightly more edited, where we just cut through all of the work. I'm more than happy to do that, but I also really kind of like showing you all the work that goes in, you know what I mean? Rather than just showing you all the results. Because ultimately, it is the farmer's cross to bear is the fact that there's always work to do. You know, it's not just a case of, well, we just get the money. You know, it's not that easy, unfortunately. I think, oh no, these are heavier than I thought, actually. I thought I might be able to pick them up without having to use super strength, but nope. Oh, come on. Oh my word, I'm really struggling. There we go. We did it. Eventually. That one. So yeah, let me know if you are one of the people, or some of the people that want to just see all the results. And I get an idea, you know, what you guys want to see. There will be some series, especially with FS22, there will be some series that are highly edited, like for example the roleplay series will be obviously highly edited, because a lot of that A lot of stuff happens in the series that, you know, behind the scenes that doesn't actually add to the viewer's experience, but as in to watch it. And it also kind of takes the roleplay bit out of it a little bit. So that will be highly edited, but then I'm definitely going to do a couple of just Let's Plays, especially the first couple of games, the first couple of series, while I learn the map, or learn the game, and, you know, learn all the implements, and we get to try all the implements, etc, etc. So there will definitely be some of that. I think I might be able to fit everything on here now. Might. I'm not 100% sure. It is starting to twist, so maybe we just stop with this. Nope. That should be good. Actually, I could just do that. Alright, that is a pretty big load, once again. The thinner logs are longer, so although we won't get as much money for them, well, actually, we might still get quite a lot for them. I don't know, we'll see. It makes sense that the thicker log gives us more money. The thicker logs give us more money because they can make planks out of that. You know, the value is more, where the amount of things they can make with the thinner logs aren't as much. Jesus, tractor is actually struggling with this load. I wonder why. Oh no, don't hit the trees. Oh, wow, that was scary. Haha. Alright, we're off. It'll work. It'll be fine. Just gotta be careful. You can see the trailer is slipping somewhat in different directions, and that's just because of the load being too much. But that's okay. Even as we're driving, it's slipping sometimes, so not ideal to load it this heavy. And we're definitely not going to buy this trailer because, oh man, it's struggling. Look at that. It's doing a good job, but it is definitely struggling. Look at that front axle's almost, you can see it leaning in, which is obviously not ideal, but it is what it is. Alright, we are here. And we're gonna just do that. Don't fall on me. I'm always scared. I don't know why. As if it can do anything to me in the game. Alright. Ooh, another $7,564. Still a lot. Not as much as the previous one, but we kind of knew that was going to happen, or that was going to be the case. But still a lot. And we're not done yet. We are not done yet. We've got another load of the thinner ones. That's probably going to be maybe a couple of grand. I'm not expecting a lot of money from that. But still, we're looking at having $22,000, $25,000 in the bank. How do we get here? You know, how on earth did we get here? There were times in this playthrough, in this challenge, that I was genuinely worried if I'm going to have to call the challenge because we can't do anything and we are completely broke, or even sell our truck and, you know, start afresh. But we are doing well. We've got money. We've got some, you know, we've got the loan paid off. We've got more income. The wool, we've got a lot of wool to sell. That is going to be a good income there as well. And then we've got a lot of trees. I won't be planting any more trees than what we've currently got. So I need to be smart with it and not do stupid things. Because, again, I don't want to make it too easy. You know what I mean? Otherwise, you could just plant an absolute metric ton of trees. And you could just do, you know, cut down trees and sell them all the time, which would be easy, but not ideal. You know, it wouldn't necessarily add value to the challenge or make the challenge more enjoyable from both my perspective and also your perspective as viewers. I really enjoy the challenge because it is challenging. You know what I mean? And having the trees, like the first 1 acre challenge. If you haven't seen it yet, go check it out. It is my very first 1 acre challenge, and I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun, but it got to a point where we would skip months at a time just because it was so self-efficient, which is a cool thing from a farming perspective. That would be great if you could do that from a business perspective. You know, you make a farm or a business that is completely self-efficient, which would be great, but not so much when you're trying to make content of it, and not so much when you're trying to enjoy a game, because you kind of feel redundant. You know what I mean? You kind of feel like, well, I'm not really doing much. I might as well just not farm. Apart from driving the tractor or it was the truck every now and then to the sell point, I didn't actually do much. With this one, so far, I've really been enjoying it. I've been enjoying having to think about what I do, and, you know, although I made some mistakes, had to be quite tactical with what I do, what I spend money on, how I use the small piece of land that we've got, which is an actual 1 acre farm, which I really enjoyed. So I don't want to do, you know, things that will make it too easy. Like if we plant trees, although I'll have to cut down the trees, and there is work in that, it'll just be cutting down the trees every couple of, you know, couple of months or a year, a couple of years really, and then selling that. So it's a bit boring for both me and for you guys. So, you know, don't want to do that. So what we're going to do now is, while we are here, we're going to have a quick look at the sheep pen here. Now, not 100% sure how I want to put this, but it's probably going to be something like this. So we're going to find the lowest point it can be at, and then find the widest point it can be at. So furthest that way. Hopefully it doesn't ruin the other farmer's field. Come on, there we go. No, it didn't. Good. Okay, so that is that done. Now we've got very little piece of land that we can farm with regards to the actual grass. Ooh, can I let go of this? Can I let go of this? There we go. And it's actually fairly level, looks like. Looks like it did a pretty good job. All right, we've got 2 sheep pens, everybody. I wish I put this one slightly lower, but it's okay. It's not the end of the world. And I just realized I might struggle to turn around. Oh, no, that's not. There we go. Okay. Actually, no, I think it'll be all right. Look at that. That's cool. That is very cool. And now we've got enough piece of grass here. Not a lot, but we've got a bit of grass that we can use to plant the grass and harvest the grass for the sheepies. And we don't necessarily need much more than this, you know. I mean, we'll have to do water, we'll have to constantly do the grass and all, and we got to get to a point where we are we have all of the equipment that we need, which is all the farming equipment from a grass perspective, but then also the sheep. So we need a trailer like this one to sell the wool. We need a trailer like the water trailer to get the water, etc, etc. So the only problem with sheep is that it does take a lot of the work away. You know, where I talk about the trees not being too easy, the sheep are actually also quite easy once you've got it set up. But I think that might just be the nature of farming, unless you're doing arable, which on a small 1 acre field it wouldn't be tenable at all. That would not make any sense, because you wouldn't ever make enough money to actually pay for anything. You literally just keep bleeding money, you know, because it would cost you more money to lease the harvester than you would make every time. So maybe once you get enough once you've got enough implements from like the sheep, etc., you then get rid of that and start arable. That might be a thing, but when you already own all the implements, but you're gonna make so little amount of money that it wouldn't be smart at all. But hey, you never know. You never know. So yeah, the problem is obviously that we are getting to a point where everything is going to be fairly self-sustainable regardless of how we do it, really. 1,600, yeah, so I'm pretty close to what I thought it would be. I thought it was going to be about 2 grand. I think I said a couple of grand, so yeah, that's good. $1,676. So we would have had, yeah, just under 25, no, just over 24, something like that. I can't remember exactly what it was. Oh, it was 22,212. So add 5 grand to that with, yeah, so just over 24 grand, which is really cool. Really cool. Now we have to have a look at what we're going to do with the sheep. I am planning on selling 15 of the big sheep, because that's again going to give us a little bit more money. And then not necessarily filling the sheep pen we've currently got, but giving it a couple of sheep. I also need to make sure I've got grass for them, which we should have. I think there are 2, but no, there might only be 1 bale in there. But that's fine. That's fine. If there's only 15 sheep in a pen, they're not going to take too much. So I think that should be all right. We're obviously going to pay for a delivery fee, because we don't have the implements to pick them up and bring them here. But that shouldn't be too much of a problem either. Is there a strip of land in that water? No, I think it was just a reflection. Oh no, yeah, what is that? Is that a reflection? You see that? Yeah, I think it's just a reflection. Alright, that is fine. Look at that, 2 sheep pen. We are doing good, everybody. We are doing good. We've got 3 silage bales there that will get sold at some point. We've got, wow, 5 full wool bales. Look at that. We are doing great. I am loving life right now. All right, let's get rid of these. So they're currently not reproducing. These health is good. They're going to start making wool if they're not already doing wool. So we're going to sell these because it's going to be a good amount of money. 15 for us. $7,000. There you go. That's definitely worth it. So we're going to sell them because we can buy more for cheaper. And then these will reproduce as well. So the ones we've got in there, they will reproduce at some point. Not immediately, but they will reproduce at some point, which is good. Let's see how much we've got in here. All right, we've got 1 full bale, so I'm going to move this across to the other one, because that's still 3,000 liters in there. And then we're going to buy 15 sheep here. So over time, we're just going to keep doing that, basically, because... Oh, that's a train. Because the current... Oh, it all went in. Okay, cool. I was like, oh no, what happened? So the current sheep there, the 15 there, will reproduce, and that will become 30. And then the same thing here. And then as the 15 that are reproduced get older, we'll sell those again. So we're just going to keep recycling through them, you know? All right. These, we want to select them. And we want 15. So essentially, we made about $4,000 with those sheep. If you think about it, we bought 15-ish, and then we sold 15. Yeah, 15, cool. Happy days. Oh, hi, sheepies. All right, you guys need water, so I'm going to quickly move the water trailer. And then they'll soon, not very soon, no, actually, they'll take a while. Start producing wool. How much? What's the wool sell price now? I need to remember to give them water. Wool. Ooh, that is a good... Ooh, that is a very good price. That is the highest price it's been for a while. We're going to sell that almost immediately. Let's quickly put the water in. Into the other sheep. Not into the sheep, but into their trough. Is it a trough? I think it's a trough. I believe it's a trough. And then we're going to go sell the wool. Let's see. Actually, we'll just... They've got still like 800 liters or something in there, so let's just go over here. We'll sell this bit first. Not sell, we'll drop this off first. Hello? Oh, there you go. Can't remember how much this takes. Okay, it doesn't take too much. Cool, they are fed and watered. That is good. And I'm gonna go quickly put some more in here. And then we've got to load 5 pellets of wool. Actually, I think I'm just gonna load all of them, to be honest. Might as well just load all of them. Ooh, Billy. Alright, that is good. Oh, I'm on the fence. Alright, and then we're going to use this tractor. And we're going to load this up. Come on. I don't really need to do this, but we're going to... Ooh, no, actually, this is a double articulating axle. This is not going to be fun. at all. It is so difficult to reverse these. Because by the time you're adjusting, it's too late. Alright, screw it. It's too late. I'm running the wrong direction. Alright. Let's load this up. This is going to be so good. I'm so excited to sell this wool. It's a very, 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 very good month. We are making a lot of money this month. April has been our best month so far. Ooh, why is that so far? Yeah, that's good. That's good. I think I'm going to do it this way. Because then I can just go like so. Yeah. Look at this. So each pallet is 1,000, so that's 5,000 liters. So this is another over $10,000 we've got here. Oh man, we're going to be at $32,000. Next month we're going to have to buy some stuff. Oops, that's not right. We are definitely going to have to buy some stuff. All right, and then this last teeny tiny pellet going on as well. We probably won't be getting any wool for a while now because we have to wait for the other sheep, well, for all sheep actually, to be old enough to produce wool. I'm not 100% sure at what age they start doing that. Put that on, we'll start it, and I believe it goes to the, so 5,114 liters. That is good. All right, our first wool load. I'm really struggling to talk. But yeah, our first wool load is getting sold. I'm very excited about this. This is good.
No, not currently, buddy. I've got to go do a maths test in a minute, so I won't be around until about 12 o'clock.
Okay, Scene, that's absolutely fair, buddy. Give me a call when you're done, or let me know when you're back, and we'll jump on Discord and we'll have a good chat and sort some stuff out, figure stuff out. I am in the office all day recording and editing, so shouldn't be a problem. Okay, bye. Luckily, everything for, well, the wool is actually quite close to sell, so it doesn't take too long to get here. Is it this one? I believe, yeah, I believe it is. I like. Alrighty, we are here. The other thing we could pretend, nah, I don't know. Maybe we should make, no, I don't know if it's worth buying any of this. $11,140. How mad is that? We were struggling for so long. Look at us now. Look at me now, mom, dad. You know, look at me now, dad. I'm a success. I've got $34,000 in the bank. I wish I had $34,000 in the bank. Maybe one day, you know, maybe if everything goes right and I win the lotto, I could have $34,000 in my bank. Anyway. This is great. I'm very happy. We are out of the slum or slump. Is it slump or slum? I think it's no, slum is like a place you live in, you know, like a Brazilian slum, and then yeah, I don't know. Anyway, we are out of the really struggly space for money. And before we move on to the next month, we are going to have a quick look at what we can buy, because there might be some sales, and also get rid of some of the leased stuff, so that next time we can buy some of it. Even if we have to sell some more wood, I plan on buying it. I plan on getting rid of most of the leased stuff and just buying everything we need to. So that would be good. The more expensive stuff to lease, like the baler and the tractor, we'll still keep that for now, and the fertilizer, because it's got fertilizer in still. But things like the mower and the windrow, that stuff we can actually just buy next time. So, or next episode. So we're gonna quickly have a look We'll just park here. Look at our farm now. Look at this farm. This is starting to look like an actual farm. I love it. It's so cool with the trees. It's just a beautiful farm, actually. Oh, wow. We've already got more wool. And I think we're just going to keep that. I'm not going to worry too much about selling it right now. But yeah, we do also need to make sure that we get some more food. There is some grass in there. So pretty much everything this field produces from now on will be for the sheep. So I'm guessing probably get about maybe 3 bales. Maybe 3 bales, yeah. With the amount of grass that we've got here. It's not going to be great, but we should be getting a little bit. Let's have a quick look at the sales. We've got a massive tractor there. We're obviously not going to be buying. So nothing currently we can buy. No, what's this? That is a slurry distributor. Okay, so yeah, nothing we can currently buy, which is absolutely fine. But we do have a lot of stuff that we are leasing that we can get rid of.